As an institution, we choose to challenge all forms of sexual harassment and violence, and we commit to providing a framework of support and education to ensure a safe, positive experience for all our students and staff.
We must all every day challenge sexual hostility, sexual violence and sexual harassment. I really want to congratulate everyone involved in the Bystander programme. I am committed to making sure that our higher education institutions are safe, respectful and inclusive environments, and we all have a role to play in this. While the majority of victims of sexual violence and sexual harassment are women, every single one of us, men, women, staff and students, have a role to play in making sure we implement the National Consent Framework. So I want to stand with you in support of gender justice and against gender inequality. Please play your part. Let's all play our part, and let's get to where we want to get to on this journey in relation to our higher education institutions being respectful, inclusive environments.
I choose to challenge because nobody should face greater challenges or adversity in life because of their gender. Gender-based discrimination has no place in our schools, universities, workplaces, or our lives. We as a society need to look at our own behaviours and challenge what we think is acceptable so that we can help put an end to discrimination and sexual violence.
I choose to challenge gender-based inequalities and the current unacceptable levels of sexual harassment and violence because I believe that while gender inequality is an unfortunate global reality, the third-level education faces not only the greatest gap but also significant challenges in redressing this inequality.
I choose to challenge because violence against women is unacceptably high, unacceptably normalised and even implicitly supported. I choose to challenge because it is important that men show women that they can be allies in the fight against gender equality, and it is important that men show other men that they are not alone in believing in gender equality.
Tá mé ag seasamh I gcuine an gnéis chéata agus foréig an gnéasach mar léachtar trí agus mar duine tá pórtach sa sport. Mar duine tá pórtach sa trí agus sa sport, cíam bound léthúil an éifecht atá ag na crachtaí lofa seo agus ag an éigo thomíocht na gcuiteanna daoine tá gafa leis an sport agus leis an trí agus an sochaí mór gcuiteanna.
I choose to challenge gender-based inequalities because we collectively suffer from the consequences of men's discriminatory behavior towards our sisters and mothers. Let's stop the stereotype of objectification and purposive gender bias.
I choose to challenge the obvious inequality where men and women are not treated equally in the workplace. Gender inequality is inexcusable in our university community. We also call on all my male colleagues to further challenge and call out instances of sexual harassment or violence of any kind. Together, we can do better.
I choose to challenge because for too long, too many have been silent bystanders. It's time to speak up, speak out, and to help create a more equal and fair society.
I choose to challenge because I want to be part of a university community that accepts and treats every single person equally. I want to be part of a university community that values the dignity, uniqueness and potential of each and every person.
I choose to challenge all forms of gender inequality, both in sporting life and in broader society, and call for equal respect for all.
I choose to challenge all forms of gender-based violence and do so by providing support for all UCC students in need. I am here to listen to you and to stand with you should you choose to put your trust in me. I will support you in every way I can without judgment.
I choose to challenge because I want to co-create a society where all people can live free from harm and from violence. Equality matters. Solidarity matters. Mutual aid matters.
At UCC, we choose to challenge all forms of inequalities, including gender-based inequalities and gender-based violence. I choose to challenge as I want to cultivate a life on and off campus of respect and support for everyone. I fully endorse the National Framework for Consent and to end all forms of sexual violence and sexual harassment at third level.